Hello and a warm welcome to Nosey Road for this evening's Stones Centenary Championship. Saints being led out, match day mascot John Gibson, 10 years of age is John, very resplendent in his kit there. He plays rugby for Haydock under-12s, he plays cricket for under-13s. He's been watching Saints since he was 2. He comes here along with his dad, his brother and his sister, and his favourite player is Paul Newlove. A new addition to the Saints, obviously Paul Newlove, and out there on the park tonight, with him being cup-tied on Sunday with the game against Halifax. The Saints side for this evening: Danny Arnold at full-back, Joey Hayes, Scott Gibbs, Paul Newlove and Andy Haig, the three-quarters, Carl Hammond and Bobby Goulding, the half-back pairing, Apollo Perolini, Kieran Cunningham, Ian Peck Vance, the front row, Chris Joint, Chris Morley, Andy Northey, the back three, Phil Waring, Phil Beavers, Dean Busby and Andy Leatham on the bench. The Oldham side for this evening, a much changed Oldham side. They've been ravaged with injury. Paul Aitchinson at full-back, Rob Myler, Darren Abram, Paul Topping and Wally Gibson. At the three-quarters, Francis Maloney and Steve Gartland, the half-back pairing, Craig Richards, Ian Green, Jason Teamew, the front row, David Bradbury, Ian Gildart and Howard Hill, the back three. And they've got Gary Burns at 14, Chris McKinney 15, Afi Leah Willer at 16 and Chris Parr at 17. Just waiting for the Oldham side to emerge. Obviously Saints will be buzzing after the great win at the weekend against Halifax in the Regal Trophy, 46 points to 18. But obviously disappointed about Steve Sims' action in citing Bobby Goulding for a tackle on Fieldhouse. We hear a lot about these Aussies, they call us whinging Poms, but my word, you've got one whinging Aussie there, haven't you? There's no danger about that. But anyway, on with the action, no problem. Welcome to all and sundry, all in the sponsors' boxes, the boardroom and everywhere else you're taking our broadcast. Big welcome to Chris Hoof in box 7. First match this season. Hope you enjoy the match. Hope you've got the sound on. Oldham ravaged with injuries, as I said. Ranson, Lord for Milo, Clark, Neil, Sherritt was suspended, Crompton was doubtful, and obviously hasn't pulled through. Yes, new rules this evening. Bound to get them wrong, but we'll do our best, won't we? Your referee is Stephen Presley from Castleford. Bobby Goulding centre field. Paul Topping, I think he looks like captain for Oldham. Your centre spot. Both teams are going to change sides. The match day mascot there, John Gibson, just coming away, coming over here, along with a young match day mascot from Oldham. So John Gibson, 10 years of age, big lad. As I say, plays rugby for Haydock under-12s, and he's a bonny lad, and maybe we'll see him in the first team here at Nosey Road. Oldham will kick off. Saints playing up to the Eddington for the first half. Ian Green there, it's number 9 in the Oldham side, ex of St Helens. Obviously Afi Leah Willer, once on the books here. And Francis Maloney gets the game underway. Saints in possession, bringing the ball cross field. Scott Gibbs. Chris Joint running out wide. Solid Oldham tackling at present. Early days yet. On paper, I mean, Saints should wipe the floor with Oldham. Doesn't always work that way. Apollo Perolini. left leg heavily strapped. Had a superb game on Sunday against Halifax. Ian Pickavance, one player that was extremely quiet by his standards on Sunday. Last one of the sequence, Bobby Golding puts it downfield. Paul Aitchison, ex-Wigan, local lad, Blackbrook lad, taken down. One of the Oldham lads took a knock as Rob Myler has the ball in his hands just short of the halfway line. Francis Maloney, the lad that's taken a knock, but Saints are going to be pegged for offside. Referee Presley writing on the job, penalises the Saints. 1 minute 10 seconds gone. Ball topping. But Oldham have the possession. Richards. Oldham in the Saints 25. Change of direction there by Steve Gartland. Oldham again, trying to break through. Solid tackling by the Saints there in their own 10-metre area. Steve Gartland, oh, good runner, Topping comes through. Last one of the sequence for Oldham. Topping with 3 on his back. They give us as he's got number 4, but that's definitely Topping at 3. Saints now, second touch. Move it over to the right. Cunningham acting half. Strong runner there. Pickavance powering up now. It's Cunningham scampering away from acting half. 15 metres. Cunningham makes forward. Obviously a foul tackle. A high tackle. Referee Presley says keep it down. Saints with the penalty kick to touch the main stand side, and Apollo Perolini the first man in. Within 20 metres of the Oldham line. Pickavance, diagonal run, brings it right in front of the posts. Saints will bring it left. Well, wrong again. Chris Morley moves it to the right. Looks as though the ball was going to be brought left. It will be now. Hammond, Golding. Lofted ball, Newlove, one of Newlove's little deft touches, just couldn't be taken there. Danny Arnold was coming up from the full-back position. Danny Arnold making his first start in the starting 13. He's had quite a few substitute appearances and he's played really well, hasn't he? But it's his first actual start in the first 13. Second row man for Oldham, David Bradbury, slips it inside. Oldham lose possession. Chris Joint capitalises on it. Chris Morley, well, that certainly looks a little high, but Morley shrugs the tackle off, takes the ball up to the Oldham 20. Cunningham moves it left to Chris Joint. Saints running hot. Craig Richards in at the tackle there, along with Steve Gartland. Golding working the loop movement with Hammond. The ball knocked forward. Perolini couldn't take it, whether it was meant for him. But Oldham have the possession. We've had 5 minutes of play. No score at present. Jason Timu, block busting forward. Timu have to be taken down early in the piece. For Oldham again. Oh, quick hands. Richards has it now. Lovely ball from Ian Gildart. And Oldham making good yardage. Coached by Andy Goodway. He's trying to build his side up for the Super League. It's out here, Rob Myler. Hammond in at the tackle, Perolini there as well, the last one of the sequence for Oldham. It's put high in the air by Francis Maloney. A tester for Arnold. Oh, no problem. Like shelling peas, isn't it? Piece of cake. No problem for Arnold. Took it under pressure. Steve Prescott with a recurrence of his shoulder injury. And Arnold, no problem. Joey Hayes now. Joey Hayes turns in the tackle. Just taken by the ankle. Over on the far side, Darren Abram, the man completing the tackle. Hayes again. No problem for this youngster, is there? Head down, drives in. Only knows one way, and that's towards the opposition's posts. Perolini. Oh, a big collision there. Good tackling by Oldham. Second row man, David Bradbury in there. Golding running the angle. Lofted ball. Taken well by Andy Haig. Andy Haig slips it to Arnold, I should say. It was forward. There's no danger about that. It was forward. The referee picked it up maybe with the aid of a touch judge. But the ball was right to be kept moving. Scrum down, Oldham feed. Andy Northey in at 13 this evening. Dean Busby on the bench. And Northey obviously deposed with Newlove, who was cup-tied on Sunday. Scott Gibbs fit, Newlove fit, and Northey in at 13, and he'll do a good job with Northey as well. One hard player, that is, Andy Northey. I mean, they're all hard, aren't they? Oldham again, chipped through for the corner. Oh, good chase there. The ball's into touch. Joey Hayes was back. Wally Gibson there on that far side as well. Seven and a half minutes gone. The referee and touch judge consulting on the far side. It's a scrum down. Oldham feed. 20 metres in from touchline. That's one of the new rulings. Oldham again, try to capitalise. Oh, good tackling that is. That's super tackling by Gibbs. Straight in on his man. Darren Abram, no way through for him. Oldham again. Trying to run the angles. Saints urged to get back on side by referee Presley. Steve Garland onto Richards. Craig Richards within 8 metres of the Saints try line. Ian Green slips it back to Timu. Timu will have to be contained. He's stretching. The last one of the sequence. Saints have got to keep the line intact. Oh, that's good tackling. Good swarm tackling that by the Saints as they force Oldham back as the man tried to bury over from short range. Well, I don't think Oldham was onside there as the ball was played, but the referee lets play go on. But good tackling by Oldham. Saints play it quickly. Kieran Cunningham. Good yardage. He backs into the defence. He slips the ball out. Saints keep it alive. Quick hands now. Newlove out to Haig. Haig has to force, put the hand off, I should say. Tries to force Rob Myler away. Paul Toppin's there in the tackle as well. Paul Toppin at number 3 and not number 4 as was given to us. Cunningham to Golding. Puts it upfield. It'll hang in the in-goal area, will it? Oh, well, it has to be played. Golding. Oh, good chase by Golding. And Oldham very lucky to get away with that. It's a pity a few more Saints weren't up in the action, as Saints should have been getting the ball back. It should have been dropped out from between the sticks. But a lovely flighted ball in the end. Wally Gibson takes it well. Exciting player, Gibson. Play anywhere in the back division. Ian Green. Ex-Saint. Jason Timu slips a lovely ball out. Oldham are running it. Oh, good running there by Oldham. Oh, super work. Oldham kicked the ball alive. Howard Hill, I think the man in possession. Gatland over there. Maloney chips it to him. Must be offside there. Well, he's knocked it forward anyway, but he was definitely offside. The referee giving the knock on. There's no way that Gibson was that quick. Well, he made a complete hash of it as Penalini blockbusts forward. Joey Hayes from the dummy half, up to the halfway line. Sits with 4 more tackles in the set of 6. And cries and cheers from the Homesters to get the opposition back on side. Hammond. Spirited Oldham tackling. Well, that's a penalty. David Bradbury going in there and putting his hand in between Carl Hammond's legs, and that is a penalty as indicated by referee Presley. Golding with the kick for touch, 30 metres from the Oldham line. No score at present, 11 minutes gone on the clock. Pickavance twists in the tackle. Well, the ball, is it kicked away? Kicking out at the play of the ball, and we can't do that now. No striking at the play of the ball. Another new ruling that's coming this Monday. Cunningham with Saints very deep. Penalini, oh, just taken off his balance by Timu. Golding running the angles, Golding to Newlove, is he in? Oh, that's good tackling by Oldham. Strong player Newlove near the line, couldn't get over that time. Golding, lofted ball, taken by Hammond, looking for support. Penalini's there. Penalini again, backing up as ever. Right in front of the sticks. Golding, out to Haig. Good tackling by the Roughheads. Force Saints into touch. Andy Haig, the man in possession. Golding tried to spread it, a long cut-out pass. But Haig couldn't squeeze in. Newlove had come perilously close a minute earlier. Stig Hartland feeds. Oldham have the possession. No score with 13 minutes on the clock. Well, Oldham, a basic error. Loose possession. Saints must be in here. Good try there, Chris Morley. And that gets Chris Morley on the sheet. His first try of the season. A mistake by Oldham. And like any good side should do, they capitalise on the opposition's mistakes. And a try for the Saints and Chris Morley. Morley's first of the season, playing well. He's a strong forward and one for the future. But Saints there, first points on the board, 4 points to 0. Golding to convert, hopefully. In off the post. Well, it's getting a bit of a habit, this, Bob, isn't it? In off the post. But Saints on the way, 6 points to 0. Oldham languishing in next to bottom position as Saints kick off after scoring. Another new rule has come into effect this week. The side that scores has to restart play with a kick-off from the centre. Oldham only with 3 wins this season. They beat London Broncos at Watershed. Well, all the wins have come at Watershed. They beat London, Workington and Castleford. Usually a difficult proposition on their own mid-in, but Saints wiped them away with a 44 points to 18 win earlier in the season. Usually a tight game, but Saints were rampant that day. It's been a slow start to this evening. 15 minutes gone, Saints 6 points to 0 in the lead, and that was only courtesy of an Oldham mistake. Andy Haig gets the ball from the kick through. Takes the tackle. Paul Toppin. Francis Maloney as well, is it? Craig Richards in there with Ian Green. On Danny Arnold. Kieran Cunningham restarts. It's up to Northey. Northey looking for support. Dips the shoulder. Drives in. Great break from Northey. Now it's Cunningham. Good yardage by the Saints. Cunningham slips it out of the back door. Pick of Vance, did he knock it forward? The referee looked. It certainly looked a little bit debatable. But Cunningham tried to keep it going. But all that stemming from a great break by Northey. Just outside his own 20. Oldham head and feed. Ball topping. Well, in the first 16 minutes of this half, we've had all the new rules implemented. Ian Gildart. Oldham spreading it. Jason Timu, well clamped. It's got to be clamped as well. He runs hard, this lad. Cunningham closing the angle down. Now it's with Wally Gibson. Oldham still have the possession. Gibson coming crossfield. Trying to draw the Saints defence in. Darren Abram. Cut out ball. They certainly look to him forward. And it's back to Abram. Abram. Oh, lovely into passing. Lovely into passing. And Rob Myler goes in for a try. Even though from our angle up here on the gantry, it certainly looked as though there was a couple of forward passes in that movement. But full marks to Oldham. They kept it going. You play to the referee's whistle, don't you? Well, oh, the try's ruled out. The forward pass given. Well, that's correct decision. There's no danger about that. But I thought the referee had allowed it to go on. He was up with the play. Maybe he's got a word from the touch judge, an indication. But that was definitely at least one forward pass in that movement. But Oldham stuck to the guns, as I say. You play to the whistle. And the referee got it right in the end. Parolini in with a handoff. Drives again, and Parolini, the big Western Samoan, goes through. Chris Morley, Saints' only try scorer so far this evening. Approaching halfway through the first half. Bobby Golding running across field. Drawing Northey in. Northey takes the ball. Cunningham unloads. Oh, well taken by Scott Gibbs. Last one of the sequence. Saints put a high one up. Haig takes it. Now with Paul Newlove. Newlove in and out. Oh, that's class. That is class. And that's why this fella was so highly valued, and he's the world record transfer fee. And he's here at St Helens, and he's gradually paying a little bit back every time he's on the park. A great try, finished by Newlove, orchestrated. Carl Hammond in the centre field, he put a tester up. It actually came back. Andy Haig took it well. Managed to take it under a bit of pressure, slipped it out to the supporting Paul Newlove, and Newlove pushed two tacklers off and went in just to the left of the sticks. Bobby Golding looking for his second. Yes, that's right between the sticks. Bobby Golding's goal makes it 12 points to 0. And Saints hit back in good style after nearly having one scored against them at the bottom end, which was ruled out. And now again, Saints will kick off. Steve Gartland plays it inside. Saints tacklers come through in abundance. Bradbury took it first. As Oldham approached the halfway, Padalini and joined him with the tackle. Timu. Oh, he's released possession. That's a forward pass. No reason for Timu to let that ball go. He wanted to squeeze it out. Oldham, they're only trailing by 12 points to nil. We've only had 21 minutes of the play gone. He tried to squeeze it out. You could see there it went forward. Scrum down. Saints head and feed. Andy Northey takes it blindside. Is it? Oh, it's Chris Joint, I think. Yes, it was Joint that had slotted in at the loose forward position. I knew it was the loose forward that come up with possession. I expected it to be Andy Northey, but it was Chris Joint. Saints bring it left. Hammond. Short pinpoint ball. Andy Northey this time. Cunningham. Well taken this time. Well, I said well taken. It looks as though he was well taken. He slipped out. Saints weren't expecting him to release possession. And it's Ian Gildart that came up with it. Ian Green. Well taken there. That's a super hard tackle right round the chest by Cunningham. Cunningham on his counterpart, Ian Green. Now with Richards. Oldham making a substitution. The half-back there, Steve Gartland, being replaced by number 14, Gary Burns. With 22 minutes gone on the clock. A tester, Maloney, puts a high one. Arnold comes for it. Safe as houses. That was Arnold's all the way. This lad's going from strength to strength. As Joey Hayes, another one that's going from strength to strength. Pushes Burns off. Saints take the penalty quickly. Bobby Golding finds touch. 15 metres inside the Oldham half. Great driving by the Saints. They're in the Oldham 20. They lead by 12-0. Golding. Joint on the angle. Joint. An ex-Oldham forward. Also Tommy Martin. Long-term injury. He's ex-Oldham as well. Hammond. Oh, well taken that ball by Pickervance. Pickervance took it. He didn't know he was getting it. Hammond. Short ball. Northey. Shrugs the tackle off, finally completed. 10 metres short. Bobby Goldie sees the gap, slips it inside to Arnold. Looked very suspicious from our angle, but the referee allows it to go on. It's the last one of the sequence. Hammond trying to exploit a gap. The turnover will be ruled. Oldham will have possession. So Bobby Golding just taking a knock there. Saints physio Jeanette Smith goes on, but Bobby's all right. As I say, he's up for orders tomorrow evening at league headquarters. Certainly looked a perfectly good and hard tackle. And I'm sure that if Oldham spread the ball, Richards gets it away to Rob Myler. Myler again. Taken by Arnold, clamped in man and ball. Good work by Oldham. They moved downfield 50 metres. Burns out there. Good running. Well, that's good running by Oldham. They're certainly up for the game this evening. Burns again, last tackle of the sequence. Is he going to go dead? Certainly is. It's run dead. As I said about Bobby Golding, he's up for orders, and if I'm sure if Saints wanted to be pedantic, they could look through that video and come up with a lot of incidents that Halifax committed. But I know we're not like that, are we? Quick hands, the ball going into touch on the far side. Paul Newlove completed that tackle. There's certainly a saver on top in as he came through. Burns, short ball to Ian Green. He's held down 10 metres short. Well, he's lost possession. Saints come up with the ball. Well, he lost the ball, Ian Green, he juggled with it, it came forward, Perolini came up with it. The referee says that Saints have pinched it. He's in a better position to judge than us from here. But it certainly looks a little dubious. But anyway, Oldham have a chance to get points on the board. Francis Maloney, I think the man that's going to have a go. Saints make a substitution. Andy Leatham on for Ian Pickavance after 27 minutes. And Francis Maloney from just to the right of the sticks. Looking for Oldham's first points. They trail by 12-0. And looking to make it 12 points to 2. Maloney successful. Saints 12, Oldham 2, 27 minutes gone. Leatham on, Pickavance off. Eric Hughes can have the 4 substitutes this evening, only 2 in the Regal Trophy. The last match here at Nosey Road before Christmas. Castleford a week tonight, then 3 matches in 6 days. With the old pie eaters at Central Park. Warrington here on the that's on the Tuesday. Warrington here on the Saturday in the Regal, and then Leeds here on the Monday. The New Year's Day clash. Cunningham, Perolini, he spreads it out. Chris Joint into space. Saints to line it up inside to Arnold. Arnold going for the line. Steps out of Gibson's tackle, and Arnold in for the try. That's a superb effort. 80 odd metres. Danny Arnold in for his 5th of the season. And Arnold is certainly getting the tries in, isn't he? He's 4th in the last 3 games. If you get the player coming in, and he's got to try and regain his place back. Golding goals it. Another 8 points to the Saints, makes it 18 points to 2. Put that down to Chris Joint, bursting through, took the Oldham defence on. Saints were lining up on the inside. Joint slipped it inside to Danny Arnold. Wally Gibson came across, he couldn't hold him. Arnold pushed him off. And Saints in for another 6 points. Affy Leah-Willer looking to come on. Well, referee playing a bit of patter cake there. Not going well with the Saints faithful. Rob Myler being replaced by Affy Leah-Willer. And 30 minutes gone on the clock. Leah-Willer with his first touch. Tongan on the Saints' books. Played a couple of games. I think he made his debut at Sheffield Eagles last season. Scored a couple of tries. But unfortunately, paperwork, the old red tape, was the downfall of Affy with a long stay here. He's now with Oldham. We're looking forward to do well against one of his former clubs. Timu inside to Leah-Willer. Leah-Willer tried to shrug the tacklers off. He gets the ball away to Topping. Topping again, moving over to the right. Haig and Newlove combine. Oldham with the last one of the sequence. Maloney chips it through. Burns is offside. The ball kicked dead by an Oldham man. It's going to be a restart from the centre of the 20. But quite a few Oldham players there moving up exceedingly quickly. Saints have the possession. They're in the lead, 18 points to 2. There's half an hour gone. Just over half an hour gone. Andy Leatham coming on for Ian Pickavance. He's brought down 10 metres short of the halfway. Apollo Perolini playing out of his skin is Perolini. Bobby Golding, chip and chase. Gibson's there. And Gibson can't evade the clutches. Bobby Golding there, Joey Hayes as well. Paul Aitchison at the acting halfback. This long striding fullback manages to evade the St Helens clutches until Chris Joynt holds him down. Leo Willer. Strong lad, he's Affy, as we know. Takes a lot of pulling down. Ian Green takes up the acting half position. Maloney, inside ball. Oldham spreading it. Howard Hill took it well. Oldham are running. They've got some good touches. The last tackle of their sequence of 6. The ball pushed down to the corner. It's going to run in touch, is it? No, Joey Hayes will have to play it. Hayes coming crossfield. Beats the first line of defence. The second phase of defence comes in. And Hayes is pegged there, 10 metres from his own line. Danny Arnold relieving the pressure. Volleyball yardage just short of the 20. Scott Gibbs. Richards, one of the tacklers there. Along with Gildart. Ball turned inside. Gibbs again. Oldham all in front of the referee. The referee allows play to go on as Carl Hammond tries to draw the Oldham defence across. It's the last one of the sequence. Bobby Golding puts it at the back of Affy Leo Willer, but the ball's going to run dead this time. Oldham will restart from the centre of the 20. Quick tap there. Gary Burns, substitute on for the injured Steve Gartland. Burns again, attacked in half. Saints defending as Oldham press up to the half. Ian Green. Andy Leatham in the tackle there along with Kieran Cunningham and Chris Joynt. Craig Richards. Big prop forward for Oldham. And now blindside, Darren Abram. Turns it inside, Affy Leo Willer. Leo Willer out to Darren Abram. Scores it out, now with Paul Toppin. Paul Toppin evades the clutches of Andy Haig, but he doesn't beat Danny Arnold. That's a superb tackle. Oh, and Saints smother tackle there on Oldham. That's the last one of the sequence. That's going to be the turnover, and that is fantastic tackling that. Put that down to Danny Arnold. He played well there. He saved a certain try. The turnover is played, and Saints have the possession. Oldham guilty of encroaching all the match, and they're getting away with it. The referee will have to be a little stronger. He's pulling them back, he's pointing. They come back this time. Andy Leatham up to the 20. Cunningham breaks blindside. Strong runner but forced back. Equally good tackling. Topping and Maloney. And Topping penalised this time. Golding takes it quickly. No messing from Bobby. He gets it underway. Obviously grit and grim determination in the Saints ranks. They don't want to have the line pierced. You can see that there. Topping looked as though it was all over. Leo Willer slipped it out to Abram. He slipped it to Topping, but the line wasn't to be breached. Hammond. Leatham, the diagonal runner, still driving forward up to the Oldham 20. 3 minutes to the interval. Bobby Golding again. Draws the defence in, slips a short ball to Morley. Gibbs going from acting half. Gibbs for the corner. 2 metres short. Joey Hayes at the acting half. Oldham break quickly out of the box, but the defence is breached. If Saints can spread it quickly, they have an overlap here on the left. Paul Newlove with Haig on his outside. He slips it to Haig, and Haig will touch down. That's a try. Oh, it's not. He said it's held up. But that was great centre play there by Paul Newlove. Pulled 2 players in, slipped the ball to Haig. It looks as though Haig had gone in. Consultation on the far side. But the try isn't given. Scrum down, held over. It's going to be Saints head and ball, isn't it? Saints head and feed. 10 metres from the Oldham line, 20 metres in, and Golding tries to round his man. Maloney just stops his gallop there on that occasion. Hammond, lofted ball, or taken by Hayes. Piece of cake that, isn't it? Hayes in for the 4-pointer. Great play, great foresight there by Hammond, and Saints in for another 4-pointer. Joey Hayes in for his 13th of the season. Saints to kick off again. Andy Leatham, a little bit of strapping round a wound in the head. Golding restarts. Burns takes it. Affilia Willer, first man in. Neil up there with the tackle. There's the half-time hooter. So great first half display by the Saints. After a slow start. Took 13 minutes before Morley got on the scoring, and that was due to an Oldham mistake. And then the tries from Newlove, Arnold and Hayes with a Maloney penalty in there. The half-time score at Nosey Road, Saints 22, Oldham 2. Before we get underway, I have a mention for a couple of pals of mine who stand on the 20-metre line at the scoreboard end. We want to wish them Merry Christmas, season's greetings, as we do to all our St Helens spectators. But Kevin McNicholas and Paul Bate, who stand there. Now, Kevin is also known, I believe, as Mr Gullible. They don't half wind him up on the 25 there. But he really misses a match. He actually lives in Warrington. I mean, somebody's got to live there, and he gets plenty of stick if the Wire win. So he's hoping that Saints can do the Wire in the Regal Trophy. So it's best wishes to Paul Bate and Kevin McNicholas. Saints making a substitution at half-time. Dean Busby on. And I think is it Chris Joint that's gone off? I think it could be. Ref ready to get things underway. Dean Busby on for Chris Joint. Oldham have the possession. They're trailing at half-time by 22 points to 2. They've got a tough tie on Sunday. They play the old Pie Eaters on Sunday. But they break him well. Maloney. Golding holds him down by the shirt collar. Burns Along the line, Ian Green. He tries to straighten up, turns it back inside. Second row man, Bradbury. Last tackle of the sequence, Oldham in possession. In the Saints 20. Maloney tries to dribble it through. Oh, well taken there. That's it. Yes, number 17, Andy Leatham, that comes up with the possession. Went down bravely there as Maloney tried to grubber it through. Joey Hayes in the centre. Cries from the popular side faithful to get him on side. Well, it would be a bonus if the referee did. But obviously, you're going to encroach as long as the referee lets you. Dean Busby, 10 metres short of the halfway. Andy Leatham going to receive some treatment. Certainly been in the wars as Leatham. Bobby Golding, little chip through, Golding follows it. Ian Green gathers it, and Oldham have possession, and Bobby Golding completes the tackle. Wally Gibson, he comes away, lively competitor is Gibson. Certainly a player that can turn the fortunes of Oldham. Abram flits the ball out. Timu, I think that is, Jason Timu. The Roughheads keep it going. Craig Richards slips it away. Oldham have the possession. They keep the ball going. Saints tackling. I'll have to tighten up. Howard Hill, another youngster coming through. Excellent find for the Oldham outfit. But last one of the sequence. Maloney puts a tester up. Well, Arnold there. Took that well. And Arnold streaks away. Maloney came in, tried to close him down, but Arnold cool as a cucumber. That's superb, classic full-back play that was. Good work from Cunningham, penetrates the Oldham half. Andy Northey. Craig Richards, one of the tacklers there, Ian Green the other. Saints move it left. Golding. Bullets the ball out there on the far side. I think it was Newlove that couldn't take it. But Andy Haig it was that couldn't take it. It was on that left wing partnership. Oldham in possession. It's still pegged in their own half. Affy Leawiller. Taken down by Northey. Also Apollo Perolini. Blindside ploy. Forward pass there. Inside to Howard Hill as Arnold comes in. Does he complete the tackle on Hill? Well, I don't know if the ball has actually been placed down. Offside is the indication there. Or as a forward pass has been given. And the referee bringing play back. It was a forward pass, which it certainly was a forward pass from Gildart to Howard Hill. Well, the referee had missed it. This touch judge on the near side hadn't. To scrum down with the Saints feed. And once again, Oldham, after going over the whitewash, are brought back for an infringement. Oldham last game, they lost 14 points to 10 at Foggy Hodsdale. Well, not packing, Howard Hill in the scrum. Not packing, and Oldham are penalised. Bobby Golding takes it quickly. So Oldham, the side and the spectators, not winning a lot of friends with referee Presley, as Parolini sidesteps through and gains 20 metres forward towards the Oldham line. He's brought down 30 metres short. Chris Morley clawing away at the Oldham defence. Golding, loop movement there. Oh, and the ball knocked down. The Oldham man going for the interception, just knocked it down. Scrum to be formed, 20 metres in from touch now and 30 metres out from the Oldham line. Head and feed to Saints. 5 minutes of the second half have gone. The score still remaining at the half-time score of 22-2. Northern Golden working the loop movement. And Haig not on his wing position there on the far side. As Northey broke out from the base of the scrum to Bobby Golding. The wingman expected to be there, but he wasn't there. And Oldham now have possession from the scrum. Affy Lee-Willer. Maloney. Now it's with Richards. Strong forward. Taken by Gibbs round the legs. Cunningham round the top. Abram at dummy half. Short ball to Burns. Jason Timu coming at pace. Andy Leatham stopped him. Ian Green pushing Kieran Cunningham off. That is also an offence. Oh, good run there, blockbusting run. As Oldham tried to spread it. Well, the ball, surely it's a knock on. Oldham had knocked the ball forward. The referee's allowed play to go on. It's on the last tackle of this set of 6. And Wally Gibson, is it on the far side? No, Wally Gibson's on this side, isn't he? The ball brought in for the turnover. Apollo Perolini in possession for the Saints. Brought down right at the centre of the 20-metre line. Dean Busby. Good strong hit by Timu. He comes in for a second bite of the cherry. Andy Leatham. And Oldham just getting the bit between the teeth now. With one player suspended, Ian Sherratt, and as I said before, a host of injuries. But they're getting on with the job as Cunningham spreads it. Andy Norley takes it. And Oldham pressing up. And all offside. Good ball out there on the far side. Andy Haig. Good run from Haig, 30 metres downfield. Saints spreading it, Golding chips it through, Danny Arnold's chasing it. Wally Gibson fields it, and Arnold just, couldn't stop him, and Gibson streaks away. Hammond and Aitchinson both taking knocks there at the Oldham end of the field. Oldham in possession. 22-2 still the score. 8 minutes of the second half have gone. Timu tries to slip the short ball out. It's knocked down. The Saints move in. Hammond knocked it down. Tackle count is waved clean. Darren Abram sees a gaping hole in the Saints defence. Golding tackles him. Perolini in there as well. Burns. Oldham's ready to the far right. Topping out there on the right wing. Now it's Burns. Tries to give the dummy. Slips the ball away. Saints tackling's firm this time. Oldham in possession. 10 metres from the Saints line. Looking for their first try. It's Richards. Oldham backing up. The ball's loose. Basketball style. Timu will score. Oh, he won't. He's held short. I thought the man was in there. Hell of a turn of pace. Aitchison at short range, that's a try. Aitchison in for Oldham's first try. 9 minutes gone in this second half. Paul Aitchison registers Oldham's first try. 9 minutes into the second half. Jason Timu come perilously close. Loose play by Oldham, but Timu came up with a possession. Hell of a turn of pace from this big prop forward. Oldham's turn to kick off now, with them scoring. Gibbs takes it, pushes through the first line of defence. Hayes, through the gap, Hayes again! Oh, that's a good tackle. Howard Hill, I think it is. It had to be a good tackle, and it was. Hammond. Oh, it's interception. Try time for Oldham, is it? Oh, good tackle there. Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was going to be a good tackle. Saints player couldn't take him, and I think it's topping the man in for the try. 12 minutes gone. So it's Darren Abram. Darren Abram with the interception. Makes it 22-10. So Oldham will restart. 2 tries in the space of 3 minutes. Aitchison and Abram. Scott Gibbs takes it well. Comes down the short side. Abram in at the tackle. Richards and Gildart. Well, that's a high tackle on Northey. My word, Ian Green right round the neck there. And he got away with it. Well, Ian Green again, and the touch judge is in this time. My word. He's very lucky he didn't get pulled on the last time on Northey. But he's certainly going to go in the referee's notebook this time. Referee Presley has a stern word with him. Keep the tackles down. Saints have the penalty. And Bobby Golding finds touch on the halfway line. 22 points to 10. 14 minutes gone. Apollo Penalty. Well, sarcastic cheers as Oldham are penalised for the first time after 54 minutes of rugby for being offside. And not before time either, referee Presley. Penalini. Extra rugby ball on the pitch there. The referee allowing play to go on. Andy Leatham has possession. Saints move it left. The ball still going. Hammond slips it out on the far side. Newlove. Plenty of attention over on that far side. Change of direction. Northey 10 metres short. Saints looking to open their account in the second half. Just coming short of the line on the last tackle. Golding puts the cross kick. Oh, meant for Joey Hayes, and as Oldham drop out from between their own posts. Chris Morley stops it with the foot, picks it up, drives it forward, pushes the first man off. Howard Hill wrestles him to the floor. Dean Busby twisting the tackle. Well, Ian Green again, they're round the neck piece. Cunningham to Penalini. Oh, that was a good tackle, that. But the ball slipped up to Gibbs. Gibbs is held short. The last pass there looked a little suspect, but Hayes is in for the try. Good work there. Hayes in for his second of the evening. And Saints with the first score of the second half.
Another try scorer for the Saints, number 2, Joey Hayes.
Good work there by Penalini as he drove the ball down. He slipped a lovely ball up to Gibbs. I thought it looked a little suspect from our angle, but Gibbs went there. He was held down just a metre or so short. Quick played the ball, and the lofted ball over to Joey Hayes, lurking on the right wing, and Hayes went in for another Saints try and adds 4 points to the total, 26-10. For Bobby Golding, 10 metres in on the 20-metre line. Strikes it well, does it? just falling short. 26-10 the score. Saints to kick off. Oldham in possession just outside their own 20. Howard Hill taken by Morley round the top. Perolini round the legs. And Willer trying to inject a little bit of pace through. Taken by substitutes Leatham and Busby. Oldham lose possession. Saints come up with it. Carl Hammond has it. And Oldham encroach again. Busby the man there, now it's Perolini running out strongly, out wide. Little bit of a late flop. Golding, the ball gone back, surely. Yes, the referee signifies that. Cunningham scampering away. The eye for the gap and Oldham pegged again. Offside, I'm sure. Oh no, he's got somebody for high tackle. Somebody's been Ian Green. Well, it's the second time in quick succession. I think he could have at least 10 minutes. He's not reaching for any cards yet, is referee Presley. Captain Paul topping with him. He's being warned. But the penalty is awarded. Bobby Golding looking for the 2 extras. That penalty award against Ian Green. Slots it between the uprights. 20 minutes gone in the second half, so in the last quarter. And Bobby Golding with that penalty goal makes it 28-10. Wally Gibson takes it, he's looking for runners. Want a lot of people interested then. Craig Richards, big forward. Strong runners now as Oldham hit the straps again. Oh, great run there as Oldham go upfield. Second row man David Bradbury. Nearly hauled back by the shirt collar, but Bradbury rampaging run 50 metres upfield, puts Oldham in a good attacking position. They bring it to the left. McKinney loses control to knock on both ways, as the referee indicates. First knock on, he's signifying, which came from Chris McKinney as he came through. Just come on as a blood bin substitution. I think it's for number 14 Gary Burns. He was taken right down into the dressing room area. Golding feeds it, and it's come out. One against the head there. Howard Hill. Unusual there, but the ball came out like a rocket. Ian Green, taken down by Cunningham. Cunningham was on him like a flash. Wally Gibson, oh, great tackle on Timu. The ferocity of the tackle shook the ball from his hands. That was some tackling there as Timu came through. Chris Parr is going to be introduced to replace Craig Richards. Saints still with Phil Beavers and Phil Waring in the dugout. Referee not happy with the scrum. Let's see if Saints can heel it cleanly this time. Bobby Golding feeds it. Scott Gibbs takes up the acting half-back position. Well, a lot of mauling at the play of the ball. The referee's allowed play to go on. He consulted with his touch judge. Saints feel the ball was reaped out, but possession was lost and Oldham have it. Maloney, McKinney. Loose play. Darren Abram creating a little bit of space. Oldham spreading the ball, they're keeping it alive. Newlove comes in. Cover defence. Newlove in again. Great tackle by Paul Newlove. Oldham bring it left. Perolini with the tackle, the last one of the sequence. Will Oldham go for the air? Wally Gibson turns it inside. Great cover defence by the Saints. Oldham, I thought there was... well, the referee writing on the job. Oh, that's a bad tackle. Ian Green sent off. The red card, and he was 24 minutes into this second half. He was there, he'd been putting his body about, and he put it about just once too many. He'd been warned twice, and referee Presley, no hesitation in sending the man off. Cunningham powering his way downfield, had an excellent game this evening, Cunningham. Tireless worker, as he is in every match. Golding chips it downfield, Joey Hayes chasing it, Hayes gathers it, Hayes in for the hat-trick. Super work by Golding and Hayes, this combination paying dividends against an Oldham side depleted to 12 men, with Green just being sent off. Great work by the Saints, chip kick through, planned ploy from Golding, taken by Hayes. Another 4 points for the Saints. (32 points to 10). Golding can't convert it. 32-10, the score remains. Saints kick off as they had scored. Ian Pickerham's back on, replacing Andy Leatham. Oldham fine touch from the penalty. 10 metres inside the Saints half. Taken quickly there, Chris Parr up to the 20. Wrestled to the ground by Morley. Howard Hill at dummy half. Timu comes up. Block busting Kiwi, Timu. 10 metres short of the Saints line. 32-10 the score in Saints' favour. 12-man Oldham. Within 10 metres of crossing the Saints whitewash. 22-2 at half-time, but it was Oldham that opened the scoring in the second half. Gibson there working the loop movement onto Abram. Abram can't release it. Wrestled to the ground by Gibbs. Ball turned inside for Gildart. That the turnover? Certainly is. It was Oldham that certainly took command. He scored 2 tries in the space of 3 minutes. The 9th and the 12th minutes of the second half. Brought him back in at 22-10. We'll have 2 tries from Hayes, penalty goal from Golding, and Hayes comes again. Anthony Sullivan, Saints leading try scorer, out injured. As Joey Hayes taking a knock there, gets up a little gingerly, just going over on his ankle. Just being treated, obviously in a little discomfort. It's Cunningham breaks through. Morley at dummy half. Saints move it over to the left. Lofted ball from Hammond. On to Newlove, looking for support. He sticks hold of it, he takes the tackle. And Joey Hayes in a lot of discomfort. Danny Arnold, I beg your pardon, Phil Waring is going to be stripping off and ready for action. And Joey Hayes has to leave the field. So sympathetic applause as Joey Hayes is cheered off. Oldham have the possession. So Phil Waring on. That's the Saints' 4th substitution. Phil Beaver's not used, and he won't be used this evening either. The ball released by Oldham. Well, I don't think that's the correct decision as Abram goes for the line. The Oldham man lost possession as he came forward. Saints didn't actually get control of the ball, and the referee ruled that the advantage was played. Saints taken in their own in-goal area. They'll have to drop it out from between the sticks. A spirited performance from the 12-man Oldham squad. Ian Green sent off in the 64th minute for at least his 3rd high tackle. The 3rd one that was picked up anyway. The Ruffians struggling, trailing, 32-10. 9 minutes of the game left. Along the line they spread it. Good running, Aitchison in the back line. That's a great tackle. Scott Gibbs, the man in there, dips the shoulder in with the tackle. Gibson releases it. Saints put Oldham under pressure. Peckervans and Perellini doing the damage. Oldham breakthrough. Oh, it's a try there, Bradbury. He's run hard all night as Bradbury, and he comes up with a 4-pointer for Oldham. 32 minutes gone. Oldham make it 32-14. Maloney, 15 metres in, on the 20-metre line, looking to convert the Bradbury try. He's successful. 32-16, but time running out for the Ruffians. 7 minutes left. Joey Hayes with the man of the match award, but Joey just being assisted off the ground, going to the players' tunnel. Phil Waring is in possession, went over on his ankle as Joey. Scott Gibbs brought down midway between the Saints 20 and the halfway. Cunningham again moves it left to Newlove. Newlove thought he was going to explode out of the tackle there, but well taken. I think it was Timu, the man that made the tackle. Perellini comes through. Hammond shows the ball, gives the dummy. Oldham don't take it. Last one of the sequence. Golding chips it. That's Andy Haig. Paul Newlove wing. Newlove gathers it. Can Newlove squeeze into the corner? He can't. The ball's put back. Squeezes out of the tackle, the turnover. Is it? No, the referee's brought it to the centre of the 20. I thought he might have considered the tackle was made and the turnover would have been instituted. But it's a 20-metre tap. Oldham have the possession. They trail 32-16. Good driving run. Timu came through, swatted Cunningham off, but Sates came back. The second bite of the cherry. Bradbury again onto Topping. Oldham keeping it moving. Well, was the tackle completed? I think it was. But Oldham are spreading it. McKinney, the man there. Abram at dummy half. Now with Chris Parr. Chris Parr feeds it inside to Maloney. Well, they're in for another. That's a good try by Oldham. There's no danger. That's excellent try. Excellent teamwork. With 5 minutes remaining. His second of the evening. Yes, Maloney converts Abram try. Another 6 points to the Roughheads, 32-22. Oldham to kick off, trailing by 10 points, but they certainly give Saints a game this evening at Nosey Road. I know they've lowered Saints' colours on numerous occasions here at Nosey Road. A noticeable one in the Lancashire Cup semi-final, I think it was, or in the latter rounds a few seasons ago. 36-26, I think, was the final score on that day. Saints looking to make progress, but Oldham strong side on the day. They've encroached all evening, but had 2 tries waved away for infringements, as I've said. Last one of the sequence as Saints kicking through. Golding on the opposite diagonal. Danny Arnold chasing it. Carl Hammond in at the tackle. And time running out, 3 minutes to go. And we won't be sorry to get home tonight, will we?
Come on, beat them!
Oldham spreading it. Back pedal there. Wally Gibson was back pedalling. That's a solid tackle from Ian Pickavance. Perolini in there as well to assist. The man finally bundled to the earth. He didn't want to go, but he was finally persuaded. Last tackle of the sequence. Turnover there. I didn't see the referee with his hand upstretched. Dean Busby up to the halfway line. Oldham with 4 tries in this second half to the Saints 2. Andy Haig, 30 metres out. 2 minutes remaining, 32-22 the score. Cunningham scampering away, run tirelessly tonight as Kieran Cunningham. Oldham, 2 men down. Hammond gives the ball out to Gibbs. Whirring, just couldn't take it. Whether Phil Whirring had overrun it or Gibbs had put the ball back too far, but the try went to begging there. The line was gaping. The cover defence for Oldham had gone. Oldham in possession, trailing 32-22 in the last minute of normal time. Certainly a lot of encouragement for Andy Goodway and his team. not had the best of seasons. As I said before, only won 3 games, all at Watersheddings. But for a good, creditable performance this evening, they did it in their last game against Bradford at Oddsall. Just going down 14 points to 10. Aitchison loses possession. There's the final hooter. The referee allows play to go on. As Andy Hay goes through, that's going to be the last tackle of the match. The referee waves it off. And the final score here at Nosey Road is St Helens 32, Oldham 22. 4 tries in the second half against 2. Aitchison Abram 2 and Bradbury against 2 from Joey Hayes. But the final score, a win for St Helens, 32 points to 22. Thanks for being with us throughout the year. We'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas. Obviously, as this is the last home game before Christmas. Away at Castleford in a week, then away at Wigan. Home at the 30th in the Regal Trophy semi against Warrington, and then home again on New Year's Day against Leeds. Thanks for being with us. You've been with Mike on video. The final score, Saints 32, Oldham 22.